Coven, it's a beautiful morning, and it's so good to be here with you. Ooh. Except my technical issues continue. Coven, it's a beautiful morning, and it's so good. Now I know what it was. I thought it was my computer. I apologize, guys. I seem to be having a bevy of technical difficulties this morning. Now we've got some of these corrected. Last time we were following the glowing vine deeper into Mira Island, restored the broken bridge, and finally made our way into Shuddersands. We got our first taste of the deadly heat, learned that special crystals are the only thing keeping us from being cooked alive, and did a whole lot of broom surfing and questionable survival parkour just to stay in one piece. So today we're going to quote unquote prepare. So let's upgrade the hearth, pack our magical carpet bags, and then I've already set up a checkpoint to take us straight to the Shuddersands from the base. If you've been following, you'll notice the base moved. We are now on the main Witchspire Island, and while it's not 100% complete, we utilize the actual house pieces to create our own cozy cottage. Let's have a grand adventure, everyone, and hopefully I can not almost die every 30 minutes, or have technical issues. And I already set it up where y'all didn't get to see the cauldron. I finally got a cauldron inserted. Y'all haven't seen this since the last chats. I now have the Sylvan familiars attached to my witch's altar. And that's just a brief little look at what's going on. It's still mostly the basic pieces. I've got the charling in the cooking pot now. And we've got a little garden working over here to the side. So we are aptly prepared to come back and forth with a much better setup. And the other thing that I went ahead and did is that I went ahead and did all of the pre-preparation so that when we wanted to, we just level up this hearth. We get right to the point. And we've got that first achievement of the day already. Now we can open up our luminaries, and this brings us to opening up a lot more possibilities. We see that the next thing is a sawmill. We have points for it, so let's go ahead and grab that. After that, we're going to unlock a windmill, but we need the next hearth level. For now, though, I think there were some things that we could get. No, we still need to bond, but now we have, at least now we have the hearth level skill. We just need to get the bonding level skill for some of these. Let's do this. These are wands that we can create, and they may or may not be more powerful than what we have. We can also increase our wand damage, which would definitely help us in the next area. Let's see. You're not gonna let me do that one. Okay. Can I do... Nope. So I don't know why it won't let me... Oh, why'd you go back that far? I don't know why it won't let me do that. It says I have... Maybe it's because I haven't unlocked this section, and maybe it's by sections. I'm gonna, but that doesn't make sense. Alright, guys. We'll just have to move on from this. Oh, we're out of luminary points. Look at me. Right there. I'm out of luminary points. We're gonna need some more. Well, we got a couple of things done, and luckily now we've got that hearth activated. We can, as we get luminary points, get more stuff. Now we can pick up right back where we left off at Shuddersands. There we go. We came in through that portal yesterday at y'all's urging. Did a lot of questionable things in this area. And I'm going to pick this up and bring it with us. And I have managed since yesterday to remember how the hearth works.
This is mine.
And how we can best utilize it. So we're going to stick it down somewhere else. That way we can checkpoint in closer to wherever we wanted to go. And we didn't really get to snoop around in detail for hidden areas. We were racing kind of through this. I was a little crunched for time last night, or yesterday morning. I know you guys wanted to see more, but I was hungry. It was lunchtime. My kiddo was hungry. I'm still a mom and I still have things to do. I wish I could stay around and game all the time, but sometimes real life won't let me. But I'm so thankful for everyone that came and popped in for those 3.5 hours yesterday. We got that other hearth. I didn't pick it up yesterday. Oh, that's right. I have to physically pick. This is why I was confused. So now I've got another hearthkin. Because I was picking them up and I hadn't put one down since like the second base, which was hours and hours and hours of play ago. So I just had like a brain stutter when it came to, okay, guys, why can we pick these up and where are we putting these down? Sometimes you can just be tired like that. Just can't seem to get your brain to kick into motion. Also, I felt like there was so much going on. I felt a little overwhelmed with how much was happening on Mira Island. This game is, for a survival crafter, it's been surprising how fast we've moved around from place to place. I also want to point out that this whole painted desert vibe that this island has going on is vastly different from the other 3 islands that we've been to. So we've had the first island, which was honestly kind of plain, kind of non-magical, and I started out this game going, okay, where's the magic? I got this wand that basically feels like any other survival crafter could have. You could literally just take the wand and replace it with a sword and this not be about witches instantly. Things like that. We did the logging, also didn't feel as magical. You had to be kind of close. It just did the lighting effect. It wasn't a whole lot of, it wasn't until I held the button down that I kind of got a better sense of the magic with the mining and the logging and how it glows and does like an ethereal pickaxe and all. So that was unique to this game. And you don't have to stand right next to like the tree or the iron. You can stand quite a distance back and it will chop it or break it down for you. And then the next island was Timberline, which the magical part of it was that it was like a little bowl in the ocean, but realistically, that wasn't super special. I have seen something like that in other games. It wasn't until Mira Island that it started to feel really magical. You had the glowing vines. Not only that, but the mechanic that the vines were like having this. Seriously? That's what's gonna hurt me?
The call of the Matriarch. She smells fear, Chosen One. Many have challenged her, and as many have fallen. You are not yet ready to face her. We must hurry across the dunes, eluding both Sunshine and Fiend. Beyond the heat lies a safe haven, a lush oasis. There lies our chance to defeat this foe, and secure the key she holds. With haste, my friend. Go.
Okay, so we're hearing more growling. The voice is back to tell us that there is something bad in these sands. And I won't lie, I had a panic moment right then. I know I totally got cut off because she started talking and I wasn't prepared for it, but I was telling y'all that we didn't start feeling magic until we got to Mira Islands. At that point, we saw the vines, the vine mechanic where it looked like it was breathing and moving. That was a nice touch. You don't often see something like that. They'll just stick to like it's glowing, not that it's actively doing anything else. The broken bridge was pretty magical. The little elevator, the city, you could feel like, well, these people might have been magical people, which is pretty nice. It was a nice touch to the story. Oh man. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I did forget an item, but that's okay because we've got our handy dandy Harkin. We're gonna pop that down right there. I forgot the crystals. Like an idiot. It was bad preparation on my part. Here we go. Oh, also, for those of you wondering, my familiars did all come back to life. Apparently when you respawn at the Harkin, it heals them, which was awesome. I've also forgot to dump all this, which we might need to do. We got our new trash can over here. We're gonna leave these wands. We know that those 3 wands work. I don't want to bring anything that's unnecessary. I'm gonna bring that and that in case there's something else. Bless me. Sorry, guys. Alright. We're gonna swap out. We're gonna leave that on the back burner. We're gonna leave that on the back burner. We're gonna bring
Blessed Vir, the sun rises once more.
some eggs. And some berries. Alright, we looking good now? We got plenty of home scrolls. We got our crystals now. We got our weapons. We got some health. Yeah, I think we're good now. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna pick this up. Now, we cannot go into the light. Apparently, it's very hot here. I don't know if it's past that point or if we're fine as long as we're in this archway area. It's maybe a little cooler over here. But that part, I don't know. We didn't get to do too much. We kind of went right into broom surfing parkour through this area, realizing that it was highly dangerous. We've got more vines, like Mira Island. They're big, they're creepy. Big is really an understatement. The vines here are hearing. Here in a chest. I'm gonna try and make a point to utilize these scrolls. We hadn't really dealt with the scrolls too much, and I feel like this is the kind of area that they would most come in handy. Possibly. I mean, it's not a guarantee. The scrolls could be totally worthless, like half of our familiars. Matter of fact, hey Vex, you come chill with me, cause my other companions are questionable in skill level. I mean, it feels like you'd see something hidden around here, but looking like a whole lot of sand to me, guys. The good thing about this being open is things are easy to spot. I wonder if we could get on this ruin somewhere. It's too bad they didn't like add a door or something. Feels like you could probably get up there. We probably have to finish getting our broom flight to get up there. This whole structure is very different from the other structure. I mean, it's similar in a lot of the design ways, but that's like, I'm fairly certain, designer identity and cohesion for the design. But this is nice red. You got brick tones. The other, you can tell that this is like older, more aged. You get that sense from the building itself. The other ruins that we've come across looked newer than this one. Just because it's got this discoloration. You got like right there, you got like a brighter pinkish patch. And then you've got like a rusty mauve. It's also got this little bit of line discoloration right there. So those are some nice details to say, hey, this is older. And you definitely get that sense with the art style that they use here, the colors that they used here.
We're flying!
And also, like, they're just more decorative than the other buildings. The other buildings were not as decorative. This looks like, hey, this was something really special. Just like the city was a little bit more. It felt like a religious temple rather than a city. Let's see what this platform up here is. Alright, this is where we know it is hot. We're gonna go ahead, put on our heat potion. As y'all remember, we've kind of got to dodge our way around in the shadows. Oh, see if we can get out of the heat. Alright, we found a cooler area. I'm gonna
Is that raw?
have a few bites. Ooh, I made that. Oh, come on. It just wants to cook us. Alright. We found some Cindles. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I kind of want one. So, let's see if we can capture one real quick. I don't know if they're all gonna attack us. Oh, he's not gonna. Nope. Aha! We now have a Cindle that has joined our coven, and we've gotten another achievement. And luckily and easily, now that I've realized how to best utilize this, let's take that there. We can just bond. Let's ditch you because you're the least useful. Let's check out our new friend. He's so cute. I can't wait to see what he can do. Hello, B. Welcome back. Hey, sometimes we gotta parkour our way around. I had to go to lunch yesterday. I was starving. My baby was starving. Otherwise, I wouldn't have cut you guys off. So let's see what we can do here today. I think there was only one more spire piece to activate. See if we can find that tower. See if we can see the wisps of light. So we got 2 Froblin mages here. Let's see if we can fight one. See how well we can do. Oh, he is like messing me up.
Is that roll?
Man, that hurts. Hopefully we'll get some good XP to level up. All right. I think the Cinder did really well considering he's almost got full health. So we got another mage right there. See if we could just... skirt around just a little bit. Nope. Go away. We had made it in here yesterday. I don't know what we'd use the Lotus shards for. But we got this. We saw those puzzles down there.
Tasty.
That's, I gotta really make some more of those. You know what? This would be a good area to,
It's good to be back.
it's a nice safe area within this area. And you know what? I wasn't sure about it. Felt like you couldn't. But I'm definitely walking on this thing. Real life, I'm not trusting that though. I'm afraid of heights. I'll do that in a game. Not so much real life. Ooh, a nice witch hat. Ooh, it's another legendary one. Max health, 10% familiar health. Let's see if this is better than what I've got. 10% spell blade, 10% wand damage with 50 max health, 20 familiar damage. Yeah, this isn't getting me all those bonuses. No, it's not a better hat. Sad. Could have used a better hat. Witches always need the most magical hat possible.
It's bright outside once more.
Getting more health items. That's going to be useful. Notice that blue leaf is a lot better leaf. Is that a puzzle piece? But I can't really jump from there to there to get to it. It's kind of a far leap of faith there. One, two, three, four, five. Might be able to make this though. Quite possibly we may die right here. Well, we got one activated. We got two activated. We ain't getting back to there. Might. Nope. We're gonna die. We'll see what happens as I go down. Wonder where it's gonna take us. Well, that's interesting. There's like a giant stream of water. Wonder if we can look up and see where it's coming from. Just floating off of this island into the abyss. Well, how far are you gonna have us float down here? Well, luckily it looks like we could do... Oh yeah, I gotta have another hearth. The ocean down here looks big and scary with absolutely nothing going on. I think we're gonna have to utilize the unstuck to get back up there, get to a hearth. Oh yay, it brought us to this one. I wonder if the puzzles are still activated. Yeah, it looks activated to me. Woohoo! The hack you didn't know you needed. Alright. There's another one of these if it was supposed to do something else. I'm not seeing it. Ah! A portal. I knew you guys want me to go through. So I'm not even gonna do the grief panic that I feel. We're just gonna do it. Ancient Bellows. This looks like the same place as the other place. The last time I suspected that this was some sort of a boss area, that was not it. Some treetops appeared. But this time I'm going to poke around, because last time we didn't hear chest. I thought there was... Okay, so right now there's no chest there. I'm going to go stand on this. Oh, shit! Get out of the water. Oh, there's 3 of you and you can swim? That's bullshit. Pardon my language, chat. This is some crazy crap. You know what? Fuck this room. No! Can't even dodge this. This was not happening. This is what I get for being like, well, the last one was easy. I bet we can't even go get our stuff. I don't know, it's gonna let us get our stuff. Alright, let's not activate the death trap. Oh, but look at that right there. These chests weren't here before. I don't know why they're here now. I didn't kill these guys.
This is mine.
But you know what? Win's a win. I'm gonna say screw you to the 3 watchers. Let's see. I'm gonna also test out something here. If I go home, does that replenish my Cinder's health? Oh, it definitely replenishes every time we go hearth to hearth. That's nice. And while we're here, you know what? Max that out. How cute. Cute soup. Lesser. No, I want some health potions. Huh. Might not have moved that chest. I thought I did though. Oops. Didn't mean to drop you. Definitely take that on our journey. We're gonna need it. Alright. Oh, now he's got full health. Apparently if he spends enough time in or around the hearth, he heals. That's good to know. That's valuable information. Alright, let's get back in here. I'm gonna leave that one there. No, I think we could pick this up. And bring it to another area. We got that one in the beginning. We activated all this. We got in there. If they give us some more rewards, I'd be surprised. I wonder if we can get up here. Alright, so the last one that we saw was this wisp right here, and it's on this side. And I don't think we went up this way. We do know that there is a bad-a looking monster. Why are there grand loops over here? That's interesting. Hearing chests. Oh, these grand Loofs are with them. They're just gonna protect the Froblins. That's interesting. It's a good thing I did that from up here. Oh, they're definitely trying to come to his aid. And let it be known that the only reason I know that this works is because it works for so many games. If you get an NPC stuck in just the right way, you can help yourself out with some easy
The
wins.
moon rises. Better get back home.
Not even gonna activate him. I like how they're not gonna walk over here for this dude. It's like he can't see me. There we go. Well, here they come. And there they go. Yeah. Ooh. Hello there. And they killed my cinder quick. I just wanted y'all's chest, bros. I moved away from over here. See if I can get this chest real quick. I am a little thief. Just if you can't fight something and beat something easily, just try and get in there and stealth steal it. See how close I can get. Dip out. Na-na-na-na. No, y'all can't get me on this ledge. Alright, let's plop our hearth down. Oh yeah, I'm actively seeing that meter for my Cindle. That's nice. So we're definitely seeing the wisp go in this direction. Them Grand Loofs are them some mean things. They're very protective of those froblins. It looks like it's going over a waterfall. There's also a waterfall right there. Can't tell what that is. I don't know if it's another one of those hippo-like creatures. Which those things are generally nice. It's the beavers that you want to worry about so far. The beavers and the wolves. Alright, my cinder's pretty full on health, so prop that up, take it with us. Let's find out if there's something back here. Nope, nothing in this waterfall.
It's bright outside
Too bad.
once more.
There's some Luja. Now, I haven't seen how dangerous the Luja was. I don't feel like they're maybe as dangerous as some other creatures we've seen, some other familiars. Let's try in here. Nope. I'm definitely hitting game wall. Okay, that felt pretty magical. Hey, it's Miriella. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. If it's red, don't fight it. That's good advice. I wanted to see if we could fight something with that mage. After realizing how difficult that was, the point was we got to live. After that, you just gotta take the wins where you can. Ooh, that looks really good. Like, this looks like some sort of whipped cream donut topped on a donut. And I haven't had breakfast yet. It's looking mighty good. And also, oh, look! A more impressive broom. We're gonna have to come back with some cash. Also, this seems like a much better hat. At the very least, this seems like a much better cloak. We're gonna have to come back for some cash with that. I don't have enough cash right now. We didn't steal enough. Oh, what is that? If this is a new familiar, I'm going to tell you now that this is one of the most terrifying familiars we've seen so far. And threat level is high. Atraxio. Okay. My witchy senses are tingling. The survival instinct is like, don't go down there. That thing's gonna kill you. Trying to get a closer look at what it is. It's definitely got wings. I'm not gonna lie, the head of it looks like Toothless with like glowing eyes. And its little arms. Catch, it looks cool. Catch the level 30 Traxio, 29 Traxio. We just tried to do like a level 22 mage and was barely surviving. We might have to come back to bond with that. It definitely looks like it would be a cooler familiar to have. Alright. Their backs turned. We can fly. Let's... Oh, there's a book here. Celestia Novar's autobiography, excerpt 13. The curse twisted reality asunder, shattering Cirrus into 1,000 eyes, always seeking and leaving terrible abominations in their wake. The age of sorrow followed, a darker time than I wished to spend even a breath on. Cirrus, now the seeker, lives on, and she won't rest until she finds what she's looking for. Alright, so... we now have another piece of lore. And unfortunately, and this is a mistake that the devs should have not done, is we know who Cirrus is. She's the mysterious voice. And when the text for her pops up, it literally says her name, Cirrus. So we know this is her. And apparently she might, in fact, I might be valid in thinking that she is the reason why things are gonna go wrong. She's having us go get these keys. Unfortunately, the game is what it is, and we have to go get the keys. We don't have like a... It doesn't appear that we can just be like, nah, we're never gonna go get these keys for you, mysterious voice. That's not how this is gonna work. It's gonna force us to keep going. But right now, my sus meter is back. She had seemed genuinely concerned, but, you know, liars can seem genuinely concerned. And I'm gonna put her in the liar box right now because I've been sus on her from the beginning, and now I feel like this autobiography is very telling about this mysterious voice named Cirrus. Wonder how close we can get and what's gonna happen. So, does this thing not remind you of like a weird version of Toothless? Apparently we can get really close. Like they're nicer than I thought they would be. They're actually chill. They're like a Rocky Toothless. I kind of want a Rocky Toothless. I know I can't. It would take me forever to try and get one though. We'll definitely have to come back. But I like this oasis back here. Also, this is the perfect location to leave this. Permanently. I don't know where, that one on our way out, we're gonna definitely pick that up. But for now, we have flight. We can get around a lot easier with flight. So I'm gonna get a little closer to the Luja. They're not so bad. They're pretty. They've got this nice fur design of like swirls and stuff. Definitely wouldn't mind having a Luja. But again, I think we need a more powerful incense. Thought I heard something. No, just some more bumpus. I thought I heard a chest, but I'm not seeing a chest. I'm not hearing the knocking again, so I'm gonna chalk it up to my imagination. More like head turtles and butterfly torso with bat wings. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Well, what's this up here? This looks different and new. I don't think we've come across this ore. Let's see if we can take some. I don't know how well. Nope. So we're gonna need a higher level axe for whatever this is. It's like a green or yellowish, or it kind of looks like the color of lemon lime Gatorade. All right. Let's see what's in this area. Ha. Now I feel vindicated. There was a chest in this area that I could hear. It was just on the other side of the canyon.
To the skies!
So now we've got a purple ore. This is also different. I wonder if we can collect it. Nope. Gonna need a higher level pickaxe for that.
This is mine.
And they threw us a bunch of coins. We might be able to just go back to Muriella. Like way sooner than we thought. Game is just like, here's everything that you need. You don't have to look around any further than chests. So we know that there's something scary in this cave. Let's go look a little closer at the scary monster that we saw last time. The Elunian Protector. We can get a lot closer look at this really cool statue here. I kind of want to touch the glow. Is it an... Oh, it does. It's like an orb or something. Like it's holding something physically. I have to say the Lotus... Man, this is a really cool design. The big crystal lotuses, the statue. Definitely gotten some different vibes from this room. Might even be able to... Look here, man. He's here to, aha, get some more Lotus brew. Nee. Now we've seen him before. What is... I wonder if you go up there's anything. Doesn't just the ruins of the top of this building. There is a building. Oh, look. There is something up here. There's a couple of things. There's a building right there. There's a building back here with some points, and we really needed the points. Well, apparently we got over here yesterday. Oh yeah, I think this is... We fell back here. That's right. This is where we had to go get unstuck. So we parkoured up here. I don't remember seeing this building though.
Yoink.
And considering there's still a luminary piece, I suspect we did not see this.
It's nighttime.
These are just decorative doors to, or decorative wall pieces. See what else we can swoop in and steal from this area. We were boogieing our way through here. Oh yeah, we got a better witch's pickaxe. Game is like, there's some new ores in this area. Let us help you. I really like that you can collect everything from your broom. That's nice. See if we can get these to... Hey, look, follow me. Everyone, follow me this way. Nope, you gonna pretend I don't exist? Are you serious? Okay, win's a win. I do not exist to them. That broom stealth is high. But not for the archer. Archer's like, I see you. I'm not seeing anything else here. Or hearing anything in particular. So I think this is all this area really had to offer. It was a good thing we just ran through it and came back on our broom. And unfortunately for later people, the devs will have fixed the broom glitch where it masks your presence. And for those people, they'll actually have to fight through all these little things. Let's get back up here and try and grab this new ore and that purple ore down there. So that's a silver and gold. This one says ethereal. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a nice pickaxe. And we now have luxurite ore. Alright.
Blessed Vir, the sun rises once more.
Let's go see what this purple ore down here is. Noxorite. We don't know what this specific ore is for, but I'm sure it's about some next level items that we could probably craft. Something so satisfying about this particular mine. And the fact that they keep going. Slide down. No ore left behind. It's in this area. Oh, we got some Lotus. And a lot more ore.
Loot, loot, loot!
So, my child is watching me stream. He's watching in the living room. And he keeps calling me a chicken. He just said, "Come on, you scaredy cat. Don't be a chicken." Seems highly upset that we're skipping through some battles. He wants us to fight all the things. And my son is on the more moderate to severe side of the autism spectrum. So he gets a little zeroed in on some things. Especially things that he thinks are wrong. I'm constantly going the wrong way, Mom. Even though I'm following the directions of the quest, it's the wrong way. I've certainly been gaming 3 times longer than he's been alive. He's 11. I am 35 or 36 this year. I don't actually keep track of how old I am. I just know roundabouts 35, 36. I just stopped hearing about birthdays a long time ago. I've been playing games since I was 6 years old and got my first Nintendo. Started off on the OG's Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I don't think we need this much rock. I think we need this ore way more. And this is a fun game that I found, but this is not the only type of game that I play. I've played a wide range of games. When did I get a land loof? Well, let's hang on to that. I don't remember getting a land loof. Yep, the 90s. As the 90s kid. And my parents were not home for a lot of the time because they both worked double jobs. So basically, me and my brother, we had the Nintendo, then they got us the Nintendo 64, then we eventually got the PlayStation 1 and 2 and 3 throughout my childhood. So it compensated in keeping us entertained since they were gone all day for work and we were left at home. Which, the horror that parents today have. Okay, fine. You won't let me jump up here? At knowing that you were left alone for like 16 hours a day. With absolutely no parental supervision, no adult supervision at all. Kids today do not understand. Alright, I think we got enough to tide us over right there. I'm not trying to gather all of this. Just wanted a good amount so that we just didn't have to come back and do it later. Just a down area that goes up. Back up to where we came. Alright, I think we pretty thoroughly explored this side. Let's go back through here now that we have broom flight. Yes, I did upgrade it. It was the very first thing that I did. So we are able to do higher level stuff. I added in my Luminary points. And we are going to need to upgrade the Hearth again. I do not have the stuff for that. But I did prepare the last Hearthkin before starting this stream. Hello, froglins. Do not mind me. I don't know why I'm not invisible to you guys. It's like they're guarding this lotus. That's a nice lotus.
Yoink.
Look here. And being a thief in this game is whew, easy peasy. Oh, I don't hear any more chests. I don't see any more things. That's where we came in the first time. That's the maze that we tested out, so it's just this. And there ain't nothing here. Alright, we're back at the beginning of this area. So we have explored this entire area. We went and did some witchy thievery. So let's go buy that broom. Stop back by Muriela's shop. Where is her shop? It's over that way. Because it'd be nice to fly around a little bit faster. Oh, look at that. Me and you had the same thought. I just saw your comment. Don't worry, I'm not leaving without a better broom. This thing's so slow.
It's good to be back.
Oh, we don't have enough coin. We're gonna have to pop back by the house. I think I might have enough coin if I go back. Doop. And good time to drop off whatever I need to drop off. Gross hat. Thought I had a better cloak, but maybe I didn't. Okay, he's still here. I was panicked. I don't know where we got the land loot from, but I was like, well, where'd my treetop go? They didn't just turn him into a lamb loof when I died. That's gonna be some crap. Alright, I got gemstones. That's gonna be useful. That goes in there. I kind of wish they had easier crafting. Like you can move things faster. That would have been nice. Hold on to all that. And hold on to that porridge and the eggs. We always need some health. We were hanging on to scrolls. This is a much better logging sickle, so we're gonna trade it out. So we got 2 better items. Stick our old sickle, our old tools. Gems, coins. Oh, we're gonna still be short.
Time flies, and so do I.
You can store the same items instant.
Yeah, I think it's
just click on store all. Yeah, but it fills all the slots. I do have things a little separated. Into some different chests. I like to keep things where I can keep track of them. I miss this. And nope. Raw ore. Okay, that's all of that. We got some wheat seed. Oh look, this is ready. Now we haven't gotten, this is the first time we've gotten the ingredients. Oh, and it looks like it replants just automatically. That's nice. So I don't know what all the, we're gonna have to unlock some recipes, obviously. But we got some new foods here. Some haha chili peppers. Alright. Believe that we are still short, but no, we're not going to be short. We're not going to be short. I forgot. I can trade all those other gems for coins. But not at this shop. Apparently. Alright, let's do this. And don't think I could trade at her other shop either, but we're gonna try. Nope. What's the damage? 27? I don't have an upgrade for it. Need a Lux Bolt wand. I have to bring my broom, my wands back. See if I can do some upgrades for my wands. Let's get back to this one. And I don't have one next to Miriella here because I wanted to stay with. Wanted to keep over here where all these resources were, so we'll have to fly across the island. But it's not a too terribly long flight.
It's bright outside once more.
You know, and while we're here, we can try and finish up, since we're here, the 2 column puzzles that are left here. And then officially, we've done everything on this island except catch Peeb. Which I don't know how useful Peeb is. We've already caught a rockling. I don't know if Peeb's specific to something later. Hello, Muriello. Alright. I'm gonna do 20. I have noticed that we do use gemstones for crafting other things. So I don't want to short myself too much. Like, it's been used for upgrading the Hearth. We're gonna do 5 more. Alright, we now have 2,500. So the first one is, I saw this column puzzle. And at the time that we were over here, I didn't know how to activate this at all. A Nebulan Ripper holds the blessed curse of the Nebulan High Priestess herself. So we got a little new lore nugget there. So that one was easy peasy. And then this was also just an easy peasy puzzle set. Where those two were time activated, and then this was and all these DSs raised so that you can get up there.
To the skies!
It was a pretty simple puzzle. Just couldn't figure out the whole column thing. It wasn't until I had that brain fart a few episodes ago that I was like, well, these wands have different looking symbols and they look oddly like these symbols that are on this, that I put 2 and 2 together. And very nice, it stays activated. And Fien was the one that activated this. Nope. Nope, go back. It's this button. No? Pretty sure this was the same symbol, Fien. Weird. That is the same symbol, right? I'm not crazy. Maybe it's just not hitting it right. I feel like you've got the craziest aim. Alright. Well, fine then. Keep your secrets. Let's see what we can do here. Let's give y'all both of those. And activate your power. See what you can do. That was a fun power. Nope. This is not working, so I'm back in the maybe another familiar category. Cause are you crapping me? This wand did go to this? I just had to hit the back button for it. Alright, well, we've officially finished this area. And we got some knowledge potion. We're going to use that for ourselves because, you know, we deserve an upgrade.
Better check my luminaries.
And hopefully we'll be able to fight some more things a little easier by leveling up. Yeah, let's be able to make some of that. And they need some more health. And get some spirit. Let's do spirit charmer. Got all that wand damage. A little bit more familiar damage would not hurt at all for this next area. Alright.
To the skies!
Task, check. We finally figured out what works for that last column. Let's head back to the Hearth. And then we're slow. Felt like it should have been an achievement if you completed everything on the island. Like 100% completion should have been achievements, island to island. Alright. Oop. Map. Yes, better broom. Take my money. If there was an impressive broom maker, Lamothea Swift. Oh, and it still didn't let me read it. There we go. Lamothea Swift was surely it, though perhaps for all the wrong reasons. So we got another little piece of lore here. We've got a broom maker, Lamothea Smith. Apparently he is the maker of the brooms. Don't know much more about him. His story indicates that he's not known for the right reasons.
Tasty.
Granting a vicious. This looks like. Can we? Spellblade damage, mag spells. I don't think I want to go down in health. This seems like 3% critical strike chance is not a lot. And 1 in 4 chance? I got my doubts on that one. We were able to get more coins. We're gonna need another 1,000. These definitely might be worth investing in. But for now, let's just start our new broom. I will say that this feels smoother than the other broom. It has the same I kind of wish that each broom had a larger spirit charge for quickness. But it'd be okay. And there should be a hearth here. We're gonna scoop it up. We have a limited number of these. We have already got one for Mira's shop, so we can get back to this area again. But I don't want to waste these. Alright. I don't know how far this will... So this is gonna have like a whole nother flight area that we have to activate. And it seems that as the sun goes down and it gets dark, we're not gonna sustain any damage. I don't know if it's gonna stay like that or if it's just that I'm still in a safe area. So let's keep that in mind. Check out this ruins. Sorry, I know this is looking really choppy. It is not my stream. It's like every 2 seconds, even though I clear it, it's still having trouble with the graphics of this area. So it's nighttime in the... Is this a door? No, it didn't appear to be a door. Got a little tree oasis out here. Looks like there's some sort of vine bridge in that direction. Oh, it's giving us the identifier for the dunes. But it's nighttime right now, so I don't know if we are going to sustain any damage. It looks like if you want to get around really easily, nighttime. And we've got a wisp here, so I was right. There's going to be some flight activation in this area. Oh, look, it's another Verli. We've seen one. It's like a ghostly fox or something like that. See if we can figure out a way up here. Ooh, the flight activation for this is going to be way up there. So it looks like we're going to get to go on top of those ruins. Oh, there's the tower. So there's 4 for this area.
Yippee!
Try and make the most of our nighttime. Let's see. Get a little closer to the tower, see where the next wisp is. Stop. Alright. We are seeing the next wisp in this direction. We're seeing another strange light in this direction, and it's a little weirder, so I'm gonna go to this light first. Ooh.
I like the look of that.
What's up, weird light? Viker Savannah. So we had another one of these. We have no idea what they are. But it's giving some sort of glow. We got a puzzle. Ooh. And Cindle's popped up. I don't know if they're supposed to do something. This one seemed a little weird.
A new dawn.
This would be the Cindle I'd want to catch. I bet you he'd be bomb. I guess let's fight them and see what happens. I mean, they had to have popped up for a reason. Come on, give it to me. Nope, you're not. So we got some more. He still hit me. No? Alright then. I don't know exactly what this activated, besides the Cindles, or why that was particularly important. It seems weird. Alright, we got up the plateau. We've seen another one of these lights, and there's a protector at each of these, but we don't know anything about them, if they're activations or anything. It's got to be part of the main story. So we're just gonna continue on and see if anything answers any of these burning questions that we have. Got a big treetop, level 30. That looks like a lore book. The Eternal Three, Toll. The aspect of time, the ruthless one, the unraveler. Followers of Toll believe that the tears of time will one day run dry, revering the time we're given, both in life and in spirit, until the moment where Starhaven itself ceases to flow and all is returned to darkness. Toll transition of Toll is considered an ill omen, ensuring us that our time has come to an end. Worshippers of Toll resort to sacrifice. The greater the gift, the greater the blessing. Many believe that Toll is pleased only when great risks are taken, regardless of the outcome. So, we thought that Cirrus may have... We had a theory that she might have been one of the goddesses, and that was an early on theory. And it sounds like there's only 3, and she is not one of the 3. So maybe she's a worshipper of Toll. Maybe that's what all of this is about. Maybe Toll is locked in the Witchspire. I don't know. Maybe they're all locked in there. And that's why no one's seen them for centuries or eons or however long it's been. Alright, we're definitely seeing a wisp up this direction.
The Valas River. For centuries it provided life and a safe haven to the people of the sands. I've just remembered the source of the river. For all their ingenuity, the Elunians surely understood a universal truth. Sometimes the best solutions are the simplest. You'll see. Anyway, follow the river upstream, Chosen One. Enjoy a moment of calm before we proceed with the task at hand. You've earned it.
Have I? So it says this is gonna be simple. I don't know. I'm always sus about these things. games that usually say, oh, it's gonna be simple, are usually never are. Be wrong again, Aaron. But at least we can get to this flight activation very quickly. This part was actually easy. And I think that is 2 of these now. Alright. 2 of these have been activated. We are steps closer. Let's go into the sauna. The Lotus sauna. Ooh, we can take it. We can just chill, relax, take in the ambiance, melt our bones for a second because there's another portal. And y'all know what portals mean. Portals have not been friendly for the most part. They've been questionable and led us to some questionable places. And this one has apparently led us into a dark cave. The Lotus Caves. Like,
We mustn't forget that our purpose here is to claim the key to the spire. I can think of only one who might guard such a thing. And the Matriarch is a foe unlike any other you've faced. The Lotus Caves hold the secret to defeating this enemy. And the flowers within will be essential if you're to survive the scorch of the sun.
I have to say that the lotuses are super pretty. Like, if somebody could, I would buy these if someone made some, just to like put on my shelf at home. They're that beautiful. Is there something else it's supposed to be? Oh, look. Spoke a little too soon. Yes, there's something else here. Brill! So brills were a choosable familiar at the very beginning of the game, but we have not seen them until now.
Yoink.
They don't seem to be wilding out. There's a lot of lotus shards here. So they're saying you're gonna need a lot of this. Not the way we... Well, looks like this goes on. Well, I feel like... Is that the right direction? It's not the way we came from, right? And I just, like, went backwards. No, we definitely came from that one. We came through here, so this is the portal out. Wonder where it's going to take us. It's telling us that we're going to go explore the Savannah. we're in another little... We're back at the same one. It just brought us in full circle. Alright, so it wants us to explore the savannah. We did explore just a little bit. I think the next thing that we can try and do is get a little closer to the flight tower and see if we can't see where the next wisps of lights are going to take us to activate. Let's use our crystal potion. Grab our broom. Fly closer to that tower. Alright, so we're seeing a wisp of light now. It's headed behind this canyon. A lot of tail leaves right there. Vallis River. We were seeing a light over here and then... Oh, there we go. If we turn a certain way, it's up there. You just gotta like slant your screen sideways and the light appears. Ow! Run, run, run. Alright, where are we seeing this light? It's headed that way. Well, let's keep going up. Oops. All right.
Time flies, and so do I. Yeah, I think it's bedtime.
Looks like it's up that way, maybe? Where'd my wisp go? Man, it's really aggravating that it won't show me. Unless I'm looking a certain way. It's like it's right here. Let's go back down a little bit. Yeah, into the cave. All right.
Yippee!
Boom. Can't catch me. We had some mages on the backside of this. Okay, where's my flight tower? Whee! Shortcut out of here. Alright, so there should be one more. And then this is, after we've activated this one, this might be where we have to leave off for today. Kiddo's getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. And a witch's work is never truly done here at the homestead. Alright. I have to say, it doesn't feel like this room was remarkably different from the other room. I mean, maybe Long Flight would be a better judge, but all of the other feels pretty similar. Ooh. Let's say this is not a sus hole in cave. The good news is upon activating this one, we should be able to get out through flight. A Solely Cave. It's a beautiful area with lots of ore. And Traxios. Also got this inventory shrine here. Who's the treetop fighting? And why? Battle of the Giants. A Letty versus a treetop. A giant tree versus a hedgehog. I mean, that Letty has given it its all. Wonder if I could take advantage of this. Haha!
See my fingers.
We now have a Letty. And that worked out really well. I'm not really interested in fighting him. Apparently my Fien is. I'm just gonna poke my head through this little door that I saw. Alright, and this is the exit to the cave. So on that note, I think this is a great place to leave off for today. We have explored the area, found a lot of good loot, got ourselves a new broom, activated 2 flight lines. We still don't know what the statue with the glowing orb is, but I feel like it's going to be explained shortly. But we'll catch you guys in the morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, for the next leg of this journey. Y'all have a magical day. Bye, guys.